Live, all the way live. Well, I was gonna go live on my rooftop, but the sunlight. Let me see if I can move somewhere else and get a better lighting than where I am, because you guys can't see me. How you doing? Because you guys can't see me. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Hold on for a second. Hold on. Hold on to the phone. See if I can find a better lighting for you guys. How about my rocking chair? That's better. Yay, you can see me. Even though it's not the weekend, I'm wearing my Hello Weekend hat. And it's a Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, but my drink today is a hard mic. God, I think high school days I was drinking hard mics, and I've moved on to nice wine that's not in the box anymore. When I started with my company 32 years ago, I knew red wine and white wine. Now I know my grapes. Started from the bottom. How's everybody doing? I thought I'd come on here live, and I haven't done an evening live before. I usually do it afternoon, so this is new to me. And you got me all looking kind of scruffy. Some people like this, some people's like shave it. What do you guys think? So I went for a long power walk today in my own city. I'm here in San Francisco, and maybe you can see better there. And just to see if the city was open. And I got a lot of footage. I'll be showing that pretty soon. But San Francisco's open. There's a few things still closed, like the bars and restaurants are open if they serve food and they have an outside seating. So last Sunday we went to my favorite restaurant, brunch place called the Magic Flute, and they have a back patio, so we were able to have us seated, and felt so good just to be feeling. I don't know if they can use the word normal anymore because everybody's trying to figure out what their new normal is. Um, I've been off all week, and I go back next week. So I got about a week and a half off, and I think I'm just home more than I'm away as a flight attendant. It's not what my job was originally about. I was supposed to be going away. I think that was the hardest part of being in quarantine. Wasn't the quarantine itself. A lot of people think that flight attendants are always that energetic and want to be around people. But actually, when we're home, we want to be away from people. We've been with people all day, and we were more want to light some sage and just because we see hundreds of people all day. And that's the last thing we want to do. So quarantine, that part wasn't hard, but I think the part of just not be able to move, and then not able to do your normal routine. Like just, I didn't know how routine I was going to the gym, um, going for daily walks, um, just normalcy. Like struggle with what word to use these days, and we're getting closer. Although I'm hearing the news that there's a lot of cities that might be closing back up. I think New York City is one of them because they opened up too soon. I don't know if you guys know that San Francisco was the first to go in shelter in place slash quarantine, and I thought for sure we would be the last. And then with all the protesting, I think that's going to set us back for sure. I do believe that come fall there will be a second wave of you know who. I don't want to jinx it. Because when you look at China, they went, I think, 30 days without a case. And then a couple of days ago, they got 5 cases. So they immediately shut down that area. It came from like another alley where they were serving duck, cows, and everything else. um, but they have the contact tracing, so they know exactly who was in that barn and where they went and who they contact with. They were already tracking them. And I think that's what we're going to need here in America. But we're going to have to give up some of our civil rights because can you imagine the government knowing um, where you guys are going, um, where, to and from? Are you willing to give up that right to protect yourself until we get a vaccine? Which a vaccine is not even guaranteed. It's hopefully it'll work, and if it does work, it's like the flu. You still can get the flu with the flu vaccine because they don't know what strain of flu you might catch. So that's not all that they all guarantee. What I can say is though the airlines are picking up and they're picking up fast, and then it's the leisure. People are wanting to travel. I know I have a travel agent, and I'm getting bookings of people for the summer, which I thought would be for the fall, but they are like, if that country will let me in, it's good enough for me. So um, don't be surprised if you start traveling somewhere. The planes are full. Plus, there's not that many planes out there, so they're cramming everybody into smaller planes, kind of like what they did during 9/11 time when they reduced all the flying. But also, it's supply and demand, so don't expect the airlines will be having great discount prices because if someone else will pay the higher price, they will. But I do know Southwest Airline is offering $49 tickets. You have to buy it now. I don't know all the catches. You have to go to their website. So there are some airlines that are giving great prices. And now's the time to get it before everybody finds out about it, and then they go up and everything. And they are offering the middle seat open up until September. And then all of the major airlines are announcing they're doubling down on the mask requirements that they require everybody to wear masks, whether in the airport and on the plane. And if you are warned and cited for not wearing it, you can be banned from that airline flying for a couple of months, or depending on a case by case scenario. So if you do plan to travel, do plan on wearing that mask. That's just the new norm probably. Is that I mean, how long we be wearing masks? But the mask, we should want to wear a mask, I think, as consumers and customers. But can you imagine the poor workers, like the flight attendant, or your server at a restaurant has an 8-hour shift, or even international, you have a 15-hour shift, and you have to have this all over your face all day. I can't even imagine. Well, I can't imagine. I did it. I did it to East Coast. So the longest I've worn a mask is probably about 6 hours. But for the international, I can't even imagine 15 hours on an airplane with a mask on. But for your safety, I think if you are going to go out and venture, which we did, we wore the mask as much as possible. The little guy is still out there, so I mean, our best defense right now is continue to wear a mask. And I think most flight attendants they agree to, so they're not really complaining that they have to wear a mask because this is all the defense we have. That's all I got to say about that. Um, our president is revving up again. He's having a rally this weekend. Speaking of 6 feet distance, good luck with that. But I think that'll be if that works out pretty well. I think people are gonna be like, you know what, forget this quarantine kind of a thing, and I'm going out. I think by the 4th of July, all the beaches will be open, and people are just gonna be like, take their chances. Which is sad because I know people who uh, got very sick with this virus. I don't know anyone who passed away directly, uh, but it's real. The virus is real. What else is happening in the world today? Sports is coming back up. Uh, they're going to officially do the U.S. Open tennis. I'm a big tennis fan, so that's like huge news for me. I believe there won't be an audience, but at least they'll play, and I'll be able to see some tennis. And then the tennis courts have opened up here in San Francisco. So anybody want to play tennis? I'm ready. Although I have to get some new rackets and get my rackets strong. Those rackets are probably a year old. So I have to do that. Check out our friends Sheila and Marla at their tennis shop. It's about 7:30 here in San Francisco, and it's still, I would say, 5 degrees. Not too hot, not too cold. That's why I'm here out in the rooftop, but it's just the sun has come down. Um, but this is becoming my spot. I can come here. I don't have to wear my mask. It's been busy up here lately. Our condo has, I think, there's about 20 units in this building. And on a busy given weekend, we might see 5 people up here. So it's becoming my spot. I have a lot of videos upcoming. I've videoed a couple videos and get them already and editing and everything. And they will be coming out shortly. So stay tuned for that. Yay! And hopefully I'll get back in the sky so I can give you guys some more flight attendant vlogs. That's it, folks. I am going to probably cut this short. Just want to pop on because I didn't put a video on yesterday. And what is today? Today is, yeah, I'll have a video probably tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. And then I'll have a video on Saturday. Stay tuned. And then I have to go and finalize. Oh, I'm booking my first vacation. And so I got to finalize that. I'm not going to tell you what it is because it's going to be a surprise. But if everything works out well, I'll be doing my first vacation on the 4th of July weekend. So, yeah, things are getting back to normal, as what normal can be. Let me know in the comments if you're not watching this live. What have you guys done since you've been out of semi-quarantine? Have you gone out and eat? Have you gone to the gym? Tell me what city you're in and what is open. And leave it in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.